starting five. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the one. And for Toronto, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Ingram in at the three spot. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Done outside. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Ingram, and Leonard gets it to go on the assist from Dunn.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Ingram. Knocked loose and stolen by Leonard. Zubac kicks to Harden. Now Leonard. Right side, Collins. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden's shot is off.
Well, he won't miss many of those, not when he gets a good look like that.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Over Leonard. And it's Quickly missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Dunn passes to Harden. Fires the three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Harden has been lethal from outside for a long time. Add another to the career totals.
Quickly finds Barrett. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Fades away. And the Raptors miss again. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
And here's Collins. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 4. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Leonard kicks to Dunn. Pass to Collins. Outside Leonard. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now done. Nothing on the board. Harden outside, inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Offensively, this is where Zubac usually gets his points, from the free throw line down.
Pass to Quickly. Back to Barnes. And here's Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Right side Leonard. Here's Harden on the wing. Covered by Barnes. And Barnes sends it back.
A tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Here's Ingram. Banked in off the glass.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pirtle with the steal. Barnes passes to Quickly. Leonard, that's for two. The offensive rebound. No good from Zubac.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Back to Ingram. There's the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Harden. Back to Zubac. Outside Leonard. 5 on the clock. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. Kawhi Leonard on top.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. And again, no good by Toronto.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Collins, a screen on Barrett. Outside Collins. And they'll get another chance. Harden against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Harden's shot is off.
Not his best work at all. This is the quarter he'd rather forget.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Kawhi Leonard. First in free throw percentage and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, #1 in steals this season. He's the sneakiest ball hawk in the league right now. Hide everything you've got because he's coming after you. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, here's quickly. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Out to Ingram from deep. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Harden on the wing. Pass to Leonard. Zubac does screen on Ingram. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Raptors trail by 3. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Barrett. Makes it off the glass. Barrett's got 8 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Done outside. Back to Harden. Here's Leonard. Harden sets the pick for Leonard. Now Harden for the 3. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Christie, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Sanders. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Batum. Ingram against Leonard. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Here's Murray Boyle. This game he had 12. Pass to Shed. There's a screen over Sanders. And it's Shed missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Yeah, you know, you can't allow them to get into a rhythm on offense. Once that happens, then you're in trouble.
4 on the clock. Fires the 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Toronto trailing. Pass to Walter. A three-pointer, no good. Lopez outside. Now Christie. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Here's Walter. Off target from outside. Christie with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Leonard. Christie with the screen on Ingram. Back to Christie. Off target from three-point range. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. And that one drops.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now, here's Sanders. His last outing, he had 8 points. Leonard gets it to go from 18 feet away. Leonard's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And make no mistake about it, Kawhi Leonard-Clark can still take over a game.
Yeah, it's all about him being healthy. I mean, when he's healthy, he is unstoppable. The mid-range game is platinum level. He can make threes. His strength, driving to the basket and finishing, is so underrated, but clearly obvious because it seems like guys just bump off of him, fall off of him when he goes to the rack with force.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
And the first one at the line is good. James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
And his contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
The shot's good from Christie. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Murray Boyle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Clippers leading. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Harden. Now Christie. Unloads from 13. And it's Mamu Kamishvili with the rebound. Here's Abaji. Here's Murray Boyle. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
We've got Barnes, and it's Walter in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Harden nails it from way outside.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
Murray Boyle with the bucket. Murray Boyles has got 7.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now, here is Harden. He's covered closely. And a wide open look for Sanders. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Sanders has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Murray Boyle. He has 7. Barnes screen on Lopez. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. Los Angeles has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Back to Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got his first basket of the night.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
The Raptors making the switch here. Dick's checked in.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for Toronto. Number 1, Dick.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now Christie. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Sanders. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. To the paint. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Pass to Christie. Crafty move. And he sinks the layup. Christie's got 5.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Raptors trail by 3. Now Dick. Now here's Barnes. Defended by Batum. Dick passes to Abaji. Barnes the screen. No good. That would have tied it. Clippers leading by 3. Harden outside. Pass to Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
Boy, Harden's so clever at reading pick-and-roll situations. I mean, that pass is second nature to him.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Barnes. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. Some say, Clark, the game has lost its physicality, with fewer fouls called on average than in any previous decade.
You know, I don't necessarily fully agree with that, Kevin. Sure, the game is still physical. Some of the hard fouls, and because the game was played closer to the basket in the past, lent itself to more fouls being called and more bumping and thumping. It's more perimeter-oriented now, but I don't know if it's necessarily less physical. And I don't actually mind fewer foul calls. I like the players being able to play and put the ball in the basket as much as possible.
Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. The Clippers also changing it up. Brown, he's checked in for Batum. And it's Leonard in for Christie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lopez passes to Harden. And Leonard has it in the corner. Lopez sets a screen for Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 12.
This is how dominant Leonard can be. And once he finds his comfort zone, he keeps his foot on the gas.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix. The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
They get it back. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. It's a 3-point game coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Abaji. Still yet to score. That one goes in.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And LA has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Leonard forces it through inside. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Abaji. Barnes left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Barnes has got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. From deep, Harden. Barnes grabs the miss.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Leonard kicks to Brown. 3-pointers off the mark. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Now here's Ingram. He has 6. Down low, here's Barnes. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Mercy, Scotty Barnes. That was nasty.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. The Clippers trail And here's Sanders. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Leonard with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard chewing him up inside.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helped him around the basket.
Pass to Murray Boyle. And here is Ingram. Sanders covering. Here's Abaji. Launches it. It's hauled in by Brown. Now, here is Harden. Brown, the pass to Sanders. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Puts it up from 15. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams changing it up here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at the Clippers. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out.
Yeah, and I think the Clippers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reason.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Here's Murray Boyle. 9 points in the game so far, and he's good on the 3-ball.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 20. And he uses the glass on the layup. Leonard's got 12 now in this quarter.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Here's Dunn. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Zubac. To the inside. Here's Washington. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is off. There's no question, Clark. Tyronn Lue has been a stabilizing presence for this Clippers organization.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Ty Lue has fostered a really strong culture and has navigated some, testy, difficult situations, which is why he's already viewed as one of the best coaches in franchise history.
And Toronto making a change here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and he's good on the second. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Washington. Stolen by Zubac. Done outside. There's a screen by Collins. Done against quickly. Dunn misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Collins setting the pick for Dunn. Driving in. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, I tell you, it's awesome, absolutely awesome to see Dunn work in his effective mid-range game. So sharp, so accurate, so timely.
Barrett with the ball. He's covered by Washington. Count it.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. 1:11 left to play in the first half.
Not afraid to get physical. Kawhi that time able to absorb the foul while in the act of shooting.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
And he makes the first.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
Sanders checked in for Washington. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And that one's good. Mamu Kalashvili.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
And I tell you what, a recycle bin full of lead changes. It's been a game of major runs so far.
Now, here's Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Left side, Leonard. Look at the focus from Leonard. Wow.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line, certainly to this point.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Here's Leonard. He can't hit that time. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Raptors lead by 2. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto.
51. Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan. Half-court shot. Drop the sleeves. They're thinking about the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
But you want the truth? I've seen college teams shoot better than these guys. They couldn't hit water from a yacht.
Shaq upgrading that punchline from a boat to a yacht. How bougie of you. And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. This question comes from B-Smooth94 asking, which one of you 3 is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. B-Smooth, none of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing, Eric.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And Toronto has possession. The lead is 2. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Here's Barrett. That one is good again. He sits straight from the floor with the basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He had a nice open look right there. 28 points for Kawhi Leonard.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Dunn. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Zubac. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pelicans. Shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a massive guy. Somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Leonard finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now, here's Barrett. 15 points in the game. Off target with his 3.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada. R.J. Barrett is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Kevin, back over to you.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Chris Dunn is maybe the top defensive guard in the league when you think about on the ball and off the ball. He's a menace at the defensive end of the floor and a key rotational player because of that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
At the line for 1. Scotty Barnes.
On the free throw, no good.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
Great open look there. Dunn's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Barrett. 15 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Outside Leonard. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Collins looking around. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Kawhi taking no chances.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Ingram finds Barrett. And stolen by Dunn. An even 3-on-3 break. And Barnes sends it back. Down low. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Collins.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Team foul. At the line for Toronto, Scotty Barnes. One shot.
That's good from Barnes. Now Harden. He has 6. Done outside. Harden kicks to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
Now here's Ingram. 11 points in the game. Now here's Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on dime. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Harden the pass to Leonard. Kawhi, so tough to stop inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Here's Ingram, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Pass to quickly. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Collins, good.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Quickly looking it over. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. The shot's good. Pirtle's got 6 in the quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Done outside. Back to Harden. Outside Leonard. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 9 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 17, and yes, it's good.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Here is Harden. They lead by 1. And here's Leonard. 37 points for him. And that one, good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Ingram. Barnes sets a screen for Ingram. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in this game. Harden outside. Lobs it up for Zubac. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He can do that. Zubac might not seem all that athletic, but I tell you, he's strong and more agile than you think. He puts a whipping on that rim.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2.
And a moment to see numbers for Pirtle. He's right around 9 points a night, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now, here's Quickly. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot from 6. Offensive rebound, Barrett. And no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Harden. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
There are very few any better than Harden at the and one. He's an expert. He looks for the contact, initiates it, gets it, and still finishes. You can't be too physical with him.
Throw good, James Harden. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
And the basket is good.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
To the paint. Here's Collins. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 6 assists in the game. Raptors trail by 8. Ingram outside. Quickly with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice work by Ingram, keeping his eyes open, allowing him to find an opportunity for a teammate.
Outside Leonard. It's good. Leonard's got 15 points in just the second half.
Another big night in the career of Kawhi. What a devastating player he is. Fun to watch, too.
Barrett against Dunn. With the step back from 12 feet out. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Barrett.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Harden for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And now's the time for them to step on the gas pedal. Don't let up. Keep letting it fly from deep and build that lead. Play through the finish line, not to it. Keep the pressure on.
Now Leonard. After Brandon Ingram missing on that last 3-pointer. Collins against Quickly. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Quickly. A 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Collins dishes to Harden. Pass to Leonard. Zubac a screen on Ingram. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. 8-point game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
So quick and decisive. Barrett's speed and fearlessness is hard to match up against when you're defending.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Sanders checked in for Leonard. Christie subbed in for Dunn. The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And so Barrett nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 6. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter of the game. Lopez outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Murray Boyle. He's got 9. And the layup's good off the glass. Murray Boyles has got 11.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Christie kicks to Sanders. Batum scanning the floor. Lopez right side. Back to Batum. Sanders high post. Los Angeles with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the third. Barrett against Christie. Right side Barrett. Lays it up off the glass. And now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Sanders passes to Christie. Lopez a screen on Barrett. Christie can't make it.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Raptors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And don't go away. We'll be right back. I'll look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Walter, and it's Barnes, and at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The wide open look here for Lopez. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 7th assist in the game. Here's Shed. Pass to Murray Boyle. Fade away. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Harden with it. Lets it go from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Here's Walter. Lopez covering. 4th quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Harden finds Christie. Lopez a screen on Barnes. Christie the pass to Harden. Back to Christie. Shoots the 3. Walter pulls it in. The Raptors with the lead. Pass to Barnes. Out to the right wing. Here's Murray Boyle. Here's Abaji. Jacks up a three. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
You know, he's become more perimeter-oriented over time, but Nick Batum more than capable of scoring inside.
Here's Murray Boyle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. And then on Friday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And for the matchup with the Bulls, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The first one falls. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
The 3 from Harden. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Barnes outside. They set the pick from the arc. And the Raptors miss again. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Christie. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 1. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Barnes outside. Trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Barnes has got 9 points here in the second half.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Lopez, a screen on Barnes. On the wing, Harden, covered by Barnes. Barnes against Harden. Here's Christie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
That's his second made 3, first of this half.
Pass to Murray Boyle. To the middle. Here's Barnes. That one drops for him. Barnes has got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Harden outside, but Trae. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Murray Boyle. Barnes looking around. Pass to Mamu Kalashvili. Here's Walter. A 3-ball. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Going inside, and Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Long and live, Batum gliding to the rim. A thing of beauty.
Here's Murray Boyle. Barnes, screen on Batum. This one for 3. The shot by Murray Boyle's no good. Now Christie. Harden kicks to Leonard. Lets a floater go. He lays it in. Leonard's got 43 points.
What a deft touch on the floater. Leonard's offensive arsenal continues to impress.
On the wing, Barnes. An Easy 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got 8 here in the quarter.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Harden the pass to Lopez. And the 3 off target.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Ingram dishes to Barnes. A crossover, and that's 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got 15 points in just the second half.
Special move from a very versatile Scotty Barnes.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's done in for Christie. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Collins finds Harden. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac's dominating on the offensive glass and getting one of his own there.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Dunn covering. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
For your Raptors, R.J. Barrett, shooting 1.
That one misses for Barrett. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets. Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Outside, Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around to take the lead. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dunn left side. Leonard inside. Barrett covering. Yep, that one goes in there. Leonard's got 45 points.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Now, here's Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Dunn. Barrett against Dunn. Barrett, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Zubac trying to break loose. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 47 points.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
And here is Quickly. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. No good from 3.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Here's Harden. Leonard looking over the floor. With the teardrop, a floater on the fly from Kawhi.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have. to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Raptors trail by 8. Ingram with it. Driving the lane. That one's off. Still out of sync. Ingram with the steal. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Leonard. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter. And yep, another basket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Raptors. And he gets it, one to go.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defenders.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Barrett against Leonard. And it's off.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Rebounded by Collins. Clippers leading by 8. Outside, Zubac. Now Collins. Dunn looking over the floor. Leonard fires. And get the 3. Toronto shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Barnes outside.
And you got to be careful how you guard Barnes, especially when he's in attack mode.
13 fouls. At the line for 2, Scotty Barnes.
Gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Harden outside. Now Collins. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Over the years, I think Harden's come a long way as a passer, and his teammates appreciate it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Quickly against Harden. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So the Clippers with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.